Hello everyone, welcome back. So 16th of January, freezing cold, a bit windy, but what I am going to do today is get my garlic planted. Now, my understanding is that with garlic, the different varieties depend on when you're going to plant them. So the variety that I've bought after doing a little bit of research is Solent Wight, which I believe is a spring planting, early spring. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to put them in module trays, and then I'm just going to put them out in an unheated greenhouse to get them started. Now, as I understand it, garlic needs to be cold for a month or 2 months, between 0 and sort of 10 degrees, because it needs that cold to make the bulb form into different cloves rather than just one big bulb. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set the camera up and we'll get on with it. Okay, so I'm going to use this real cheap, probably from, I don't know, one of the budget retailers somewhere. Don't know where it came from, to be honest, but I'm going to use these to get the garlic going. So all I'm going to use is some multi-purpose compost. Nothing special about it at all. So that's what we're going to go for with that. And all I'm going to do, get a bit of compost in the bottom of these, and then just firm it down a bit. Not too firm, but just a bit, like that. One. And all I want to do is get these, there's a big lump of wood in that bit, get that out. Just a bit of compost into the trays, into the module trays, allowing enough room for the garlic bulbs. Cloves, however you want it. Right, that's the last one. So the company that I bought my garlic from has sent me these three bulbs of Solent Wight, but they've also sent me kindly these free of charge, and these are bulbs that have already started to shoot. So I'm not certain if these are the same variety, if these are actually Solent Wight or not. I'm guessing they are. There's no nothing that came with it that would tell me otherwise, but that's what we'll do. So all I'm going to do is place them a module per bulb or clove, and I think that's what's happened with these. These are maybe ones that have grown into a single bulb. And by getting them in and out into the cold, they will hopefully start that process of splitting the bulb into various cloves. That one feels a little bit spongy, so I'm not going to put that one in. And that one. Just need to check that's got rot on it. Get rid of that one. So there's one where the two cloves are still joined, and it's just a question of trying to get a knife for that, I think. Trying to split them, leaving some roots. On both. That's a good one. We'll put that one in. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of those. Excellent. So I've got 6 of an unknown variety. Potentially they could be Solent Wight, but I'm not certain. So I'm just going to put a bit of compost around those now to bed them in. And of course you don't have to put them in module trays like this. You could really just go plant them straight into the ground. The reason I don't want to do that is, if you've watched some of the previous videos, you know that I'm still developing the plot down there, and I'm just trying not to put anything out at the moment until I've got the machine back and done a bit more digging and established the beds a bit better than they are now. So by putting them in these modules trays, just to get them forming their roots and get them going, especially over this cold snap, I can put them in the greenhouse, unheated greenhouse. They'll still be nice and cold in there. They're still going to be way below 10 degrees to start the process. So that's that one. I'll write a label for that. So we will call it garlic unknown, and 16th of the 1st 23. That can go in there. Right, so with the other garlic, so it comes in a bowl like this, and all you do, it's just like you're going to use it for cooking, is remove the skin, the dry skin, until you can get your individual cloves, and then just break them apart. And each clove you plant individually. So this can all go in the compost. So when you get the clove out, you've got a pointy end and a flat end. The flat end goes down, pointy end up. Flat end's where the roots should appear. I'm just going to push those in. Like that. Now of course you could go to the supermarket, buy a clove of garlic and plant it, and I have done that before, and I had some success. The problem is you don't necessarily know what variety you're buying. You don't know if it's the right variety to plant at the time of year, and I think it's a little bit like potatoes that you buy in the supermarket and you plant because they've started sprouting. It just doesn't always work. So I chose to order some from a seed supplier, and this is what they've sent me. Those are quite small. I'm going to leave those to one side. Yeah. Let's see what else we've got. It's a small one. The thing with garlic is it can do absolutely nothing for a long time, and you think it's just not going to do anything, and then away it'll go. And I will literally put these in the greenhouse and probably forget about them for a few weeks, maybe give them a little bit of water if they need it, if the compost starts to dry out. But it's quite nice and warm in this little conservatory thing, but my God, it's cold outside. Not a good week for the garden, but then we have to remember it is only mid-January, and it's so easy to get carried away, start sowing lots of seeds, and then you've just got nowhere to put the plants. So I did sow some more onions last night, some red onion and peppers, sweet peppers. I'm waiting for my chili seeds to arrive, so I can't put those in yet. But there is no rush, like I say, it is only mid-January. I'll put one in, no. What's that? There we go. Excellent. What have we got here? A few. There we go, so we've got a few left there, and these ones are quite small. So I could either just put them in the kitchen, we'll actually use them for cooking, or I could just plant them. What I'll probably do is just leave them lying around in here for a bit, and I might just shove them in the soil outside, just and just see what happens. They'll grow, I'm sure they'll grow. So and that is all I'm going to do. Now, yeah, this is just compost. There's no vermiculite in it, or sharp sand or anything like that. I have got some vermiculite coming. It's just delayed, I believe. But this will be fine. Absolutely fine. Obviously what you don't want is you don't want them really wet, because especially when it's cold like this, things are sat in water, it could rot the bulbs. So that compost is actually pretty damp already, so I probably won't even water them now. I'll just put them outside in the greenhouse, unheated greenhouse, and check them in a week or so. So that's it. That's my spring garlic, spring sown garlic sorted. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Just a quick one today, getting some garlic sorted out. Hope you've liked the video. If you have, please subscribe, hit the like button and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks very much. See you next time.